Charleston White said that you did God's work by killing King Von.
Von. You probably assumed King Von's death would be old news by now, but newly surfaced footage is proving otherwise. The video features the men involved in his killing, and what they're saying is shocking. From brazen justifications to raw, emotional responses, their words are reigniting public outrage and stirring up fresh controversy across the internet.
When you found out that King Von died, how'd you feel?
Just know, I was just protecting my little brother.
Let me break it down for you. On the night of November 6th, 2020, King Von was fatally shot outside the Monaco Hookah Lounge in Atlanta, a tragic event that quickly became a flashpoint of controversy. The next day, Timothy Leaks, also known as Lil Tim, was arrested while receiving treatment for his own gunshot wounds at Grady Hospital. He was charged with felony murder in connection to Von's death. Although murder charges typically don't allow for bail in Georgia, Lil Tim appealed to the Superior Court and was granted a $100,000 bond, securing his release in March 2021. In the years since the shooting, Lil Tim has participated in multiple interviews discussing the incident. In one conversation with Fuchsia's TV, he opened up about his thoughts and emotions surrounding the case.
How do you feel about that? Do you feel any type of way, or you just waiting until the situation really play out?
His response was brief, as the case was still ongoing in court and legal restrictions limited what he could publicly say.
I'm just waiting. Yeah.
In a separate interview, Lil Tim spoke out about the circulating rumors that there was $1 million bounty placed on his head after the shooting.
There was a rumor around this time that there was a $1 million bounty on your head. Did you hear about it?
Yeah.
The rumor was that Quando had the same amount on his head as well.
Lil Tim has also shared his regret over the incident, stating in one interview that he wishes things had played out differently.
I was like, damn, if Brian did that stupid shit last night, it would have been.
However, Lil Tim has brushed off the claims made by Asian Doll, King Von's ex-girlfriend, who has repeatedly taken to social media to argue that he wasn't the one who killed Von. She's claimed, "The police said Tim ain't kill him, the police did," and later added, "Since when can you shoot someone for fighting your friend and call it self-defense? Those charges were dropped because his bullets didn't kill Von. Let's talk facts. I'm tired of the lies." Lil Tim, however, has dismissed her statements as nothing more than attention-seeking.
You just look at her like, man, it's like, I agree. It's like the whole world seen the video and it just saying they proud about it or whatever. But what happened. You can't take it back. It's in the past now. She probably got an album or something that's going to come out or something. She probably trying to clout chase or something.
In a major development, nearly 3 years after the fatal shooting, Lil Tim's attorney, Noah Pines, confirmed on August 20th, 2023, that all charges against his client had been dropped before the case reached indictment. According to reports, prosecutors concluded that there wasn't enough evidence to secure a conviction and believed the incident fell under Georgia's Stand Your Ground law, which permits the use of deadly force in self-defense without a duty to retreat. Following the dismissal, Lil Tim released a track titled "Left a Stain," featuring lyrics that referenced his legal victory. "I told him about my good news. I'm about to beat this case." However, Tim's legal troubles didn't end there. In October 2022, he was arrested in Georgia on drug-related charges, including possession of Schedule Y and 2 controlled substances and less than an ounce of marijuana. Most recently, on April 14, 2025, he was again taken into custody in Chatham County, though the specific charges remain undisclosed. Despite these ongoing legal issues, Lil Tim has remained active in his music career. Throughout 2024, he released singles like Lifestyle, Forever Paid, and Motion. He's also kept a steady presence on social media, often sharing updates about his life. In October 2024, he announced an upcoming documentary titled The Book of Timothy, which aims to tell his side of the events from the night of November 6, 2020. The project features interviews with both Lil Tim and Quando Rondo and promises to unveil new details and evidence. The trailer includes footage of Lil Tim reflecting on the shooting and Quando Rondo recounting related events. This documentary arrives at a time of renewed interest in the case, fueled by another major development, Lil Durk's arrest in October 2024 on federal charges including conspiracy to commit murder for hire. Prosecutors allege that Durk was involved in a plot to target Quando Rondo in retaliation for King Von's death. That same operation reportedly led to the 2022 murder of Rondo's cousin, Savaya Lulpab Robinson. In February 2025, Lul Pab's mother filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Lil Durk, claiming he financed the assassination plot, further entangling the original 2020 incident in a web of ongoing legal battles. Durk's trial, due to its complexity, has been postponed until October 14, 2025. Before diving deeper into these recent twists and the newly surfaced footage, it's important to revisit what actually happened that night, because the official version and the reality may be two very different stories. According to multiple reports, King Von had just left Opium nightclub after celebrating his album release and arrived at Monaco Hookah Lounge around 3:20 a.m. What began as a night of celebration quickly spiraled into tragedy when Von encountered Quando Rondo's crew in the parking lot. Surveillance footage from that night shows Von walking up to Quando Rondo and punching him, knocking him to the ground. Von's crew quickly joined in, attacking Quando as he tried to escape. Within moments, Lil Tim emerged from a nearby vehicle with a gun and opened fire, causing chaos as people scattered. Von was struck in the torso, and nearby off-duty police officers working security also discharged their weapons in the confusion. The incident is believed to have stemmed from a long-simmering feud, with some speculating that it was fueled by tension over women, specifically NBA YoungBoy's baby mama, Janya, though she later denied any romantic involvement with Von. The situation further escalated when Von's then-girlfriend, Asian Doll, added fuel to the rumors, intensifying the already volatile atmosphere.
Oh yeah, I mean, they say the King Von situation was over Jania, who was NBA YoungBoy's baby mother.
Yeah.
But they weren't even together at the time.
However, the roots of the conflict seem to run deeper. Prior to the incident, King Von had publicly dissed NBA YoungBoy during an Instagram live session, accusing him of being dishonest in his lyrics and calling him out directly, further fueling tensions between their camps.
YoungBoy talking about on this song, what?
What?
He talking crazy.
Oh yeah?
He ain't even like that.
Oh!
What is that? You got cap in your rap.
From there, the situation escalated quickly. Rumors began circulating that King Von had an affair with NBA YoungBoy's baby mama, Jania, especially after he tweeted cryptically, "Wouldn't believe the female I just made a hit with." Not long after, photos of Von and Jania together surfaced online, sparking further speculation about their relationship. However, Jania denied the rumors, insisting they were simply working together on a project.
I've been working. We have a song coming out. Y'all wasn't supposed to know, but it is what it is now. We have a song coming out. So when the song comes out, just know it's hard. You feel me?
However, Asian Doll, who was dating King Von at the time, confirmed the rumors, revealing that she had seen the direct messages between Von and Jania.
I'm a feel stressed out. I'm just trying to get like money.
NBA YoungBoy wasn't pleased with all the drama and hit back on social media, posting a photo with the caption, "I'm going to make sure my son your daughter since you trolling." This was a direct jab at King Von, who has a daughter. YoungBoy also reportedly retaliated by hooking up with Asian Doll and even used her account to text his producer. The escalating disrespect eventually led to the situation reaching Quando Rondo. What's particularly strange is that, at one point, Von and Quando were actually cool with each other. They had even been recorded together dissing Von's Chicago rivals.
Send them DMs. I seen it. So all that song,
After the shots were fired that night, reports say King Von's friends quickly rushed him to the nearest hospital, loading him into a vehicle in an attempt to save him. Meanwhile, Lil Tim, who had been shot by police during the exchange, was helped into Quando Rondo's car, and they too sped off to the hospital. By coincidence, both groups ended up at the same medical facility, but thankfully, no further violence erupted. This is where things get particularly intriguing, especially with the new footage and revelations that have emerged. The official story has always been that Von died during surgery at the hospital. However, there's growing speculation and some shocking claims from people close to Von that there's more to the story. Von's cousin Bo has been making waves, with bold statements about what really went down at the hospital. According to him, Von had actually undergone 2 successful surgeries and was expected to survive.
One of the things you had said was he had survived 2 surgeries, like he was expected to live at first.
Bo then dropped a bombshell, revealing that Von's sister, Kayla B, told him Von was originally scheduled for 3 surgeries. After successfully undergoing 2 of them, Von allegedly got out of bed, started fighting with the nurses, and asked for his gun. According to Bo, this outburst caused Von to go into shock, which ultimately led to his death.
His sister Kayla, she told me, she said that he had 3 surgeries, but he made it. He was supposed to have 3 surgeries. He made it to 2. He hopped off the bed after the second surgery and supposedly started fighting the nurse and asked the nurse where's his gun at, something like that. And then he died because he went into shock.
If this is true, it's absolutely insane. However, there are legitimate questions about the validity of this account. How could Kayla know these details if she wasn't even at the hospital? Bo himself confirmed that while Kayla was at the club, earlier in the night, she had gone home and didn't make it to the hospital after hearing about the shooting.